We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Final dress rehearsal before the regular season gets started in a couple of weeks' time. And off we go here in the NFL preseason finale. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they will bring him down on the other. Midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now, faking the give. Open man down the field. It's Olave. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Now, this looks like a design run, and he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Dobbs will get started with a pass. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, New England.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That'll be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Kamara. Now, a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. They'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. 3rd and long. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. This returnable for Douglas. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Check, hurt, go.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Here's Gibson. And he'll take this to about the 28. Canadian-born Nathan Shepard. They're on the stop. Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Dobbs. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That one caught by Bub Means. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw again. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Back to the air one more time. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Back to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground. And he is sent back for a loss. Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints will extend to a 10-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, Gibson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Dobbs. Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you...
Big opening up the middle. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Pats are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the set. Cowboy 80. Hey, check that, straight.
Cooks going in motion.
Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's deep for Olave. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Go. Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. That is knocked away, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag in the backfield. That might be a late hit on the quarterback.
Ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Second down and 3. Cooks going in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one downfield for Cooks. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Saints first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
He'll look to throw. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball lapped.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dobbs to throw. That is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Open man is Douglas. It's complete. Now he's free up the left sideline. Inside the 20. So we've reached halftime here in the final week of the preseason. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble. That is caught. What a throw. Bob Means. Touchdown, New Orleans.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A carry now for Gibson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Open man, the tight end Hooper. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious.
Here we go, set.
Now Dobbs. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now Gibson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go!
Dobbs. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
Mark down at the 6. Second and goal.
Set.
To throw is Dobbs. To the goal line and in. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? they've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Preseason, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go now.
Dobbs now to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
This one complete to Bourne. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll run here with Gibson. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Here's Dobbs. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he will score. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point is good. And the Patriots move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Cooks going in motion. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. So, 3 quarters. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Rattler now back to throw. He gets that complete to Cedric Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Rattler. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. The Saints extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Throwing, Dobbs. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on 1st contact and 2nd contact for that matter.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you. That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. He'll look to throw. He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point. Up and good. And the Pats have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Here's Rattler. A pass. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Second and 11. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down. Miller. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Throwing is Rattler. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Throwing now is Rattler. That's caught by Miller. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Now Rattler going to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the 2-point conversion. Here we go. One final play. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. Just 1 second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots.